comes a time when you realize, unless you change something you do every single day, nothing in your life will ever change. Care less about the end game. Stop waiting for results. Focus instead on your habits, those actions you take every day without fail. World-class results aren't magical. They are the echoes of world-class habits, repeated in the dark until they carve out something extraordinary. You want greatness? Then build it from the ground up. One brick, one habit, one sacrifice at a time. Take responsibility for your life. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to pull you from the pit and set you free. It's you, alone, who must rise. Step up, because the truth is harsh. You are your own hero, and you are your only chance. Taking full ownership of your existence is the most powerful thing you can do, because the agony of doing nothing will always be worse than the pain of doing something. Most people are allergic to responsibility. They prefer to blame, to complain, to sit in their misery and call it fate. Don't be like most people. Be the one who acts, who steps into the fire instead of running from it. Act, and act now. You know what's worse than failure? Regret. The only real failure is never trying, letting your dreams die quietly without a fight. Your life is short, blink, and it's gone. Most of us live as if time is endless, but deep down we know it's not. Life is fragile. It is borrowed. And every moment you waste is a moment you will never get back. Tomorrow isn't promised, and today is all you have. Stop wasting it. Extraordinary results come from repeating ordinary actions over an unordinary amount of time. Success isn't glamorous. It's not lightning strikes and applause. It's the grind, the mundane, the repetition that everyone else gives up on. If you can't endure the tedious, you will never taste the extraordinary. There is no such thing as overnight success, only overtime success. Be relentless with the process, ruthless with your consistency. Face the darkness within yourself. Stop filling your calendar with junk. If you want your life to change, you must make space for it. Nothing more can be added to a life that is already overflowing with meaningless clutter. Clear it out. Decide what really matters and eliminate the rest. Confront your weaknesses, the parts of you that you've been avoiding. It's not the easy work that will set you free. It's the hard, brutal examination of your flaws, your fears, and your failures. The truth is often ugly, but only in facing it can you hope to rise above it. Cut away the distractions, the false comforts, and face the raw reality of your own limitations. Then, break them. Be prepared for the best laid plans to go sideways. Nothing worth having comes without setbacks. Life will break you down, take you to your knees, rip apart every plan you thought was perfect. But that's where the truth lies, in the ruins, in the aftermath. The harsh reality is, every great triumph comes with 1,000 defeats. It's not the fall that defines you. It's whether you rise again and what you learn from the wreckage. The pain of failure is a crucible. Embrace it. Let it burn away what is weak and leave only what is strong. The path to greatness is not paved in comfort. It is carved out of hardship, with your sweat, blood, and relentless determination. Don't fear failure. Fear regret. Fear the chains of what-ifs that will bind you to a life unlived. Fear becoming a hollow shell of what you could have been, a shadow cast by dreams you were too afraid to chase. Trees lose their leaves every year, but they don't die. They stand tall, waiting for better days to come. Learn from them. Understand that loss is part of the cycle. Every setback, every failure is a step towards growth. It is not the absence of obstacles that makes a person strong, but their ability to endure, to adapt, and to grow despite them. Let the fear of regret drive you. Let it push you beyond the limits that have held you back. competition that matters is the one within yourself. Yesterday's you, last month's you, last year's you. This is the only enemy you should be fighting. If you must look at others, do it for inspiration, never comparison. Each day, rise with a single purpose, to be better than you were the day before. No one else's journey is yours. No one else's struggles are yours. Stop measuring your success against the false images others present. Instead, dig deep and find your own reason to fight. Every victory over yourself is a step toward true freedom. It is in surpassing your own limitations that you find real power. Life is a journey of unknown paths, 1,000 unmarked roads. Embrace it. Surrender to the chaos. Stop trying to control everything and start exploring. Most of the time, the unknown paths are the ones that lead to the greatest rewards. The world is not a predictable place. It is wild, chaotic, full of mystery. But that is where its beauty lies. Dive into the unknown. Take the risks that others shy away from. If you stay on the beaten path, you will get what everyone else gets: mediocrity. To truly live, you must wander into the darkness, unafraid of what you might find. It is never too late to make a change. No matter how far down the wrong road you've gone, no matter how much time you've wasted, you can turn it around. But you have to be honest about the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. If your habits are leading you further away from your dreams, you know what you have to do. Change them. It's never too late to start again. The road to redemption is always open, but you must take the first step. You must have the courage to face the reality of your life and make the decision to change it. No one else can walk this path for you. It is yours alone, and it is never too late to take it. You are the architect of your destiny, no one else. Every thought, every action, every moment is a stroke on the canvas of your life. Make it a masterpiece, or make it a mess. The choice is yours, and yours alone. It's time to step up, take the brush, and start painting a life worth living. Leave the shadows of mediocrity behind. Embrace the darkness, embrace the grind, and become the hero of your own legend. You have the power to shape your reality, to bend it to your will, but you must be willing to put in the work, to endure the hardships, and to sacrifice for your vision. The world will not hand you greatness. You must take it. The time is now, and the only person who can make it happen is you. So stop waiting, stop wishing, stop hoping. Do the work. Make the change. Become the legend. You will face obstacles. You will feel pain. You will doubt yourself. But that's the price you pay for greatness. There is no easy path, no shortcut. The grind is endless. The struggle is real. But so are the rewards. The satisfaction of knowing you gave everything, that you held nothing back. That is worth more than any comfort, any fleeting pleasure. It is the essence of what it means to be truly alive. You were not put on this earth to be ordinary. You were not made to settle for a life of quiet desperation, of unfulfilled dreams and wasted potential. You were made to rise, to conquer, to push beyond the limits that others have set for you. So rise, face the darkness, embrace the struggle. Let it forge you into something unbreakable. You have the power. You have the will, and now is the time to use it. The world will not remember those who played it safe, who stayed comfortable. It will remember those who dared, who fought, who bled for something greater. Become the legend. Write your own story in the ink of your sacrifice, in the pages of your struggle. Let the world see what you are truly capable of. Let it tremble at the force of your will. The time for excuses is over. The time for action is now. Stand up, step forward, and claim the life that is waiting for you. The life that only you can create. In the end, it's not about what you have, but what you become. It's not about the comforts you accumulate, but the battles you fight and the victories you earn. Be relentless. Be ruthless. Be the legend you were meant to be. The road to greatness is not for the faint of heart. It demands everything from you. It demands that you confront your fears, that you break through the barriers that have held you back. It demands that you embrace discomfort, that you face the darkest parts of yourself without flinching. To become the person you were meant to be, you must destroy the person you've settled for. Tear down the excuses, the complacency, the lies you've told yourself. In the ashes of the old, a new you will rise, stronger, fiercer, and more determined than ever. Do not fear the shadows. Do not fear the darkness. It is within the darkness that you will find your true strength. When everything around you crumbles, when the light fades and you are left alone, that is when your spirit will rise. You do not need to see the entire path to take the first step. Move forward with courage, even when the way is unclear. Every great journey begins in uncertainty. Every hero's story starts in darkness. It is not the absence of fear that makes you powerful. It is the will to move forward despite it. Every day is a new battle. Every sunrise is another chance to fight, to push, to grow. There will be days when you want to quit, when the weight of your dreams feels too heavy to bear. But those are the days that matter most. Those are the days that define you. It is easy to move forward when everything is going well, when the sun is shining and the path is clear. True power comes from moving forward when everything is against you, when the storm rages and every step is a struggle. Those are the moments that shape your character, that build your resilience. You will be tested. Life will push you to your limits, and then it will push you further. Embrace it. The fire of adversity is what tempers steel, what turns iron into a blade. You are that blade. Let the trials sharpen you. Let the setbacks harden you. Each scar, each wound, is proof that you survived, that you endured, that you refused to give in. Wear your scars with pride. They are the marks of a warrior. No one said this would be easy. No one promised you comfort or safety. The pursuit of greatness is filled with danger, with risk, with uncertainty. But that is what makes it worthwhile. If it were easy, everyone would do it. If it were safe, it would not be worth pursuing. The price of greatness is high, but the rewards are immeasurable. The feeling of standing at the peak, of knowing that you fought your way there, that you overcame every obstacle, that is a feeling few will ever know. But you can. You have what it takes. The question is not whether you have the strength, but whether you have the will. The will to endure, to fight, to push forward, even when every part of you screams to stop. The will to sacrifice, to give up comfort and safety for a chance at something more. The will to keep moving, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you fail. This is the test, and only you can decide whether you pass it. No one else can do this for you. No one else can walk your path, can fight your battles. It is your journey, your struggle, your triumph. Rise, warrior. The world is waiting for you. It is waiting to see what you will become, to witness the power that lies within you. Do not disappoint it. Do not disappoint yourself. You have everything you need to succeed. You have the strength, the courage, the will. Now, all that is left is to act, to rise, to become the legend you were meant to be. The time is now. The choice is yours. Will you take it?